We looked at it in the beginning as really, being the bridge between the not-for-profit world and the for-profit world by bringing what the for-profit world had to offer in terms of not only the funding but also the resources, the talents, the expertise that we could bring, and therefore also bring in a capacity building approach. But it also started evolving around how do you work with different players in the ecosystem. It's sometime around the journey that we also started looking around us and looking at the different funding players, whether foundations, individuals, corporates. And we really wanted to learn from them because I truly believe that philanthropy is a fairly evolved practice in India. It's chaotic and it's complex, but it's been there for a long time. And we have, a few 80, 90-year-old foundations as well. And to really learn from them. And in the process of doing that, we found that it is really important to build a platform where we can keep communicating and sharing our individual journeys and the learning we had out of that. We also now believe that the time has come that we now need to start looking at communities and whether the delivery of services by the nonprofits is really reaching the evolving communities that we have, and how do you build the measurability and data around making those those decisions. And finally, we do have the government as well, which is ultimately going to be the biggest purveyor of systemic social change. And how do you start working with government? Increasingly, we do believe that sometimes the voice and especially the data that gets collected needs to reach government. And ultimately, if you partner with government, your ability to make longer lasting, more systemic changes also, the probability goes up. And so now our work has already begun around partnering with government. So I see us working around all the elements of the ecosystem.